I know you are all more interested in a giant muffin than you are in me, but I am Waller McGuire, and I am honored to lead the St. Louis Public Library along with a dedicated group of staff members and volunteers who make the St. Louis Public Library possible. So we're grateful to have you as our guest today and mark a major occasion. I'd like to introduce Josh Weesey from the Mayor's Office. Josh frequently represents the Mayor and the City of St. Louis in a number of events and tasks. I worked with Josh with a number of groups, and it's a pleasure to have him here today. It's particularly a pleasure to introduce a representative of City Hall, a City Hall that not only supports the library, they use the library. It's always great to see a mayor, a board of aldermen, a staff in the library using it as a patron. Josh.
It's much smaller for me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Great, thank you. So 2 things. I am not Mayor Slay, and no, I don't work for Urban Eats, but I do have this list. I do want to thank them for that. Just to kind of piggyback on what Waller said, very happy to be here. Unfortunately, the Mayor couldn't be with us today, but as someone who frequents the Central Library with his 7-year-old daughter to read Bunnicula a lot, I'm very excited to have a cafe here where my 7-year-old and I can go and hang out, and she can be fueled up even more with muffins to continue her reading, which is a good thing. So, as a resident, as a City Hall staffer, we're very excited to have Urban Eats here. It's just another wonderful addition to downtown. So, thank you very much, and thanks, John and Kylie.
Let me just introduce, in case there's anyone here who doesn't know them, John and Kyle. John and Kyle, would you like to say
And I want to take this moment, thanks to the library team. We have Diane, Gerald, Happy, and endless members of the library to work with us in the last few months to make this a reality. Thank you so much for the generous assistance and support to make this happen.
In addition, I can't tell you how many wonderful, supportive civic leaders have worked with us. I particularly want to thank Mayor Slay, has always been supportive, and he would be here if he could. He called yesterday to let us know it wasn't going to be possible. His office, Josh from his office, all of our aldermen, some of whom are here today. I particularly want to thank Shane Cohn, who is our alderman in the 25th Ward. Really, without Shane's help, so much of what we do today and have been able to accomplish wouldn't have been possible. We're just thrilled to have had his support.
So I want to take this moment to tell you about what is Urban Eats and why we are here. And this will be very, very brief.
So for those of you who don't really know us, I just wanted to just give you a couple brief points about who we are and what we're trying to do. Urban Eats Cafe is a fast casual concept with a very unique menu offering, but we are also a social enterprise created specifically to help revitalize our little neighborhood of Dutchtown and that little business district. And that's the sole purpose of creating this cafe. But of course, in creating a business like that, you also have to provide an awesome menu. Your food has to be excellent, your beverages have to be excellent, your staff and service has to be excellent as well. So those things are, having those things in place, we felt was very important. It was a stabilizing and driving force for revitalization in the Dutchtown neighborhood. And this concept is something that we're trying to bring to the downtown neighborhood as well. And what a wonderful partner to do it with. We've extended that same type of unique menu with many different types of food offerings. And that concept, we've extended all of that to our catering menus and to our box lunch program as well. So we think that you'll see what we mean if you aren't familiar with us. We're so happy to have this opportunity to get familiar with you.
And again, I want to elaborate that our product's healthy and with a lot of the ethnic twist. But most importantly, Urban Eats is a social enterprise, as Kai mentioned. with a very explicit, deliberate, community-based approach. That's integrating Urban Arts Collective, integrating also social gathering, an inclusive social gathering place for everyone to enjoy and gather. And that is the most important message we would like to share with you today.
Our tagline.
We describe ourselves actually as food, place, and people on a mission. And that's why we feel this partnership with the St. Louis Public Library is a wonderful one, and total aligned mission and vision.
It's the perfect partnership. This is exactly what a library does, and doing so more and more frequently nowadays, and becoming recognized as that third place, that gathering place for communities and neighborhoods to actually gather. And so what a wonderful, brilliant partnership. We feel very fortunate.
Right. For the new Urban Eats Café Central, we're going to use the same approach, same business approach, and same concept to hopefully contribute to the revitalization development of downtown, vibrant downtown community. Thank you.
I believe we're going to gather, finally, Urban Eats and Josh representing the mayor's office and all of these hardworking and participating people behind us and actually start to feed you all. We'll see how close a muffin comes to loaves and fishes, but if anybody can do it, John and Kaya can. Have you got a knife?
We do. It's right here. It's our giant watermelon knife. Of course, food related. This husband, yes. Current husband.
Is everyone gathering?
Yeah, you're gonna do the cutting, and we'll make a photo. If you go just straight through this way, yeah, just right in the center. Not cut it in half, but just this side, this side, this side. Pull it back this way, right here, and then you can go down. There you go. Awesome. That's it. Okay. Super.
Over to the experts.
Yes.
Perfect. And we do have stuffed muffins here in the cafe as well. So we're going to share this along with some other stuffed muffins for you guys to sample afterwards. But we have these daily, not this size. A little smaller. They're still quite large, but a little smaller. Where's Maura? Maura?
So enjoy yourselves, meet one another. You're all expected to check out at least one item before you leave. And please, the library belongs to you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll be serving food shortly.